32. So our number at least at 25 grams of protein this morning. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and I decided I'm gonna start eating now. We got this right here. Yeah. Then we got Greek yogurt, plain. 2 my gallon. I just had 2 things of sardine. Let me see, cause these are the sardines I'm talking about. How much protein I already got so far, just that a little bit. 14 grams of protein, so 28 so far, plus, so I'm at 53, and then 57, and then 67. Yeah, boy. A little bit of brown sugar in there. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. It's currently 7:50. And I got my coffee here, you know. Cheers. I'm setting up some time to see this girl. And now I'm watching YouTube. YouTube. Little knowledge reading. This is my first time using a coffee maker. Before I was using the microwave and I would see little coffee pellets just everywhere. The flavor wouldn't be as anything, it wouldn't be crisp. It'd be watered down. But once this cool down, we're gonna see how this goes. And really I might still drink it hot, because that's what we do. It's early in the morning. I got a lot of things to do today. A lot of good things to get into. We might play a little Call of Duty in a minute. A little Call of Duty mobile, you know. Simple. Elite, you know. Elite ranking, you know. Battle Royale and multiplayer. Ultimate 10 on Call of Duty mobile. But I missed. Well, I didn't miss, but I definitely didn't get nowhere. Let's go, 31-33. We're coming for you, buddy. Come on now, 31-35. They up 4. Somebody just threw a grenade at me, huh? Take that. Take that. How did I miss that? It's a whole freaking grenade. It's a whole freaking rocket launcher. They're about to win. $52-38. We're going to 60. 60. You hear me? There you go. About 19. Just wait on this to thaw out. We're gonna tear this apart. I want to snipe. Niggas. Slow them down for the cryo bomb. I knew somebody would come. Can I not turn it? Oh my god, good gas. Let's go. Put the pistol. Shit. Get that hard point, coach. Get that hard point, team. Somebody behind. Oh shit, this nigga keep creeping. Let me get it on the action. Let me get in on the action. You heard? Come on. He finally got me back. Little ice guy finally got me back. Cool. Where you go? Okay. Damn. We still up 16 on them. We have 19 on them actually. Shit, fuck out of here. I missed. Where you come from, bud? Got your bag. I'm going in, team. Catching their Jacob already early. We sprinting. We're in the marathon triathlon right now. We're a shooter and we got the motherfucking steps. I got your help, team. Maybe to try to clock in on the back seat, on the back end. Got him. Put that sentry gun down, you hear me? Where they at? They hiding? Well, niggas ain't hiding. Okay. This shit sent you down. I don't know why you just walked by like you were supposed to just not kill him. Shit, we here. Yeah, the hard point is locked down. They can't fuck with us. They can't fuck with us in the slums. She kind of pissed me off. Those are headshots. Got my face. Ah, shit, I almost got him. I was almost 2 for 1. I didn't know there was like 3 of them in there, like a whole anthill. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, that's 2. That's not. I ain't missed that shit. Come on, bro. Somebody just crept on the back end. It's all good. We got this game clutched out. Look at this nigga here. See you. Anybody else wanna fuck with me? I said, do anybody else wanna fuck with me? Mm-hmm. You need that. You need that, huh? This shit locked down, buddy. Shit locked down in the most beautifulest way. I gotta go to the bathroom after this. You want? Yeah.
Enormous sycamore had grown on the spot and then laid some planks across it to prevent the flock from wandering away during the night. There were no wolves in the region, but once an animal had strayed during the night, and the boy had had to spend the entire next day searching for him. He swept the floor with his jacket and lay down, using the book he had just finished reading as a pillow. He told himself that he would have to start reading thicker books. They lasted longer and made more comfortable pillows. It was still dark when he awoke, and looking up, he could see the stars through the half-destroyed roof. I wanted to sleep a little longer, he thought. He had had the same dream that night as a week ago, and once again he had awakened before it ended. He arose, and taking up his crook, began to awaken the sheep that still slept. He had noticed that, as soon as he awoke, most of his animals also began to stir. It was as if some mysterious energy bound his life to that of the sheep, with whom he had spent the past 2 years, leading them through the countryside in search of food and water. They are so used to me that they know my schedule, he muttered. Thinking about that for a moment, he realized that it could be the other way around, that it was he who had become accustomed to their schedule. But there were certain of them who took a bit longer to awaken. The boy prodded them, one by one with his crook, calling each by name. He had always believed that the sheep were able to understand what he said, so there were times when he read them parts of his books that had made an impression on him, or when he would tell them of the loneliness or the happiness of a shepherd in the fields. Sometimes he would comment to them on the things he had seen in the villages they passed. But for the past few days he had spoken to them about only one thing, the girl, the daughter of a merchant who lived in the village they would reach in about 4 days. He had been to the village only once, the year before. The merchant was the proprietor of a dry goods shop, and he always demanded that the sheep be sheared in his presence, so that he would not be cheated. A friend had told the boy about the shop, and he had taken his sheep there. I need to sell some wool, the boy told the merchant. The shop was busy, and the man asked the shepherd to wait until the afternoon. So the boy sat on the steps of the shop and took a book from his bag. I didn't know no shepherds knew how to read," said a girl's voice behind him. The girl was typical of the region of Andalusia, with flowing black hair and eyes that vaguely recalled the Moorish conquerors. "Well, usually I learn more from my sheep than from books," he answered. During the 2 hours that they talked, she told him she was the merchant's daughter and spoke of life in the village, where each day was like all the others. The shepherd told her of the Andalusian countryside and related the news from the other towns where he had stopped. It was a pleasant change from talking to his sheep. "How did you learn to read?" the girl asked at one point. "Like everybody learns," he said, "in school." "Well, if you know how to read, why are you just a shepherd?" The boy mumbled an answer that allowed him to avoid responding to her question. He was sure the girl would never understand. He went on telling stories about his travels, and her bright, Moorish eyes went wide with fear and surprise. As the time passed, the boy found himself wishing that the day would never end, that her father would stay busy and keep him waiting for 3 days. He recognized that he was feeling something he had never experienced before, the desire to live in one place forever. With the girl with the raven hair, his days would never be the same again. But finally the merchant appeared and asked the boy to shear 4 sheep. He paid for the wool and asked the shepherd to come back the following year. And now it was only 4 days before he would be back in that same village. He was excited, and at the same time uneasy. Maybe the girl had already forgotten him. Lots of shepherds passed through, selling their wool. "It doesn't matter," he said to his sheep. "I know other girls in other places." But in his heart he knew that it did matter. And he knew that shepherds, like seamen and like traveling salesmen, always found a town where there was someone who could make them forget the joys of carefree wandering. The day was dawning, and the shepherd urged his sheep in the direction of the sun. "They never have to make any decisions," he thought. "Maybe that's why they always stay close to me." The only things that concerned the sheep were food and water. As long as the boy knew how to find the best pastures in Andalusia, they would be his friends. Yes, their days were all the same, with the seemingly endless hours between sunrise and dusk, and they had never read a book in their young lives, and didn't understand when the boy told them about the sights of the cities. They were content with just food and water, and in exchange they generously gave of their wool, their company, and once in a while their meat. "If I became a monster today and decided to kill them, one by one, they would become aware only after most of the flock had been slaughtered," thought the boy. "They trust me, and they
We have completed our goal of 11 minutes. 10 minutes in, the book is so good. Okay, there you go. I'll put this here, Jeffrey. Have a nice, good amount of air in it. So we can complete our hoop session. That's a good forearm workout, you know. Never has air in it every single day. So, I'm gonna add it. Let's go. We're here at the park. Just bust down all this. It was so good. Okay, so I don't know how much footage I have left on this channel, on this recording, but we're about to make some eggs. I already had my fruit. I already had my, what's the name? Later we're gonna have some rice and chicken, and then we're gonna get it going. But let me go ahead and get this done. I wish I would have, actually, let me turn the oil on the heat. I think it's pretty hot. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it about 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll start popping real quick, real soon. The goal here that I'm trying to accomplish is to make sure all the edges, corners, sides, getting oiled. Cause I don't like sticky eggs. It burns the eggs quick as freak. That's why the pan, as you can tell, has started to grow a line, which can easily be scrubbed off with a little bit of, what's them silver things called? Ruthless? I don't know. Alright, we're applying the eggs and shake it up real good. You know how the eggs be doing. Like chopping milk, for real. Look at that. We already got action. And at this point, we're gonna lower the temperature to 7. At this point, I never really be knowing exactly what to do with the eggs, because at this point, it already has been found that the eggs is starting to do a solidifying thing. And really, I just start stirring it up, scraping around, doing what I gotta do. But like, really, I'm gonna give it probably 15 seconds. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're starting to stir now. See what I'm talking about? You need to find me, I need to find me a brunette. See, the solidifying process is always weird with these egg yolks, I tell you. I don't know if it's the oil or if I need to add butter, the right kind of butter to it, but there's really always something wrong with this oil. And it really just depends, to be real with you. See, like, if you don't add a lid to this mug, you're gonna end up doing this shit right here. I'll give it like